One of the major cause of bearing failure in the overhead coal handling conveyor, whether it is a cement plant or a power plant or a steel plant, is because of contamination which is entering inside the bearings. Since these conveyors are exposed to the outside environment, so there are a lot of possibilities like the dirt, dust, all the contaminants which is outside, maybe the iron ore contaminants or the coal contaminants or the mud which is outside, everything goes inside the bearing. As a result of it, what happens is the bearing will fail. Once this bearings fails in this conveyor, the biggest problem is this conveyors will be running for at least 4 to 5 kilometers in a row, and in case if there is a 5 or 10 bearing fails in between, then the entire conveyor needs to be stopped and all the bearings needs to be changed. Hence, the reliability of the bearings which are running in this conveyor is very important. So to prevent this bearing failures, there is a 3 barrier solutions which we are having. So what is the 3 barrier solution? The first is we are suggesting the sealed spherical roller bearing which is available for this application, exclusively developed for this conveyors. Secondly, inside this sealed bearing we are having a specialized grease which is having the water resistant as well as chemical resistant capabilities. Third is the plumber block which is designed in such a way that, and it also has a external seals which will not allow any contaminants easily inside the bearing housing. The 3 barrier solution, how it works is any contaminants which is coming from outside, first it gets filtered in the plumber block. Only I could say like 10 to 15% of contaminants may enter inside the grease part, and after that the grease which is inside the plumber block, that will also avoid those contaminants entering into the bearing. So the second barrier is working. Now inside the bearing there is already a seal, so what happens is this seal will not even allow any contaminants going inside. Thereby there is a 100% foolproof mechanism, thereby the contaminants or water or any atmospheric moisture, nothing will enter inside the bearing, so thereby the bearing life can be enhanced to a very high level. So for the past 12 years, we are providing this solution to lot of heavy industries like cement, steel and power plant. The customers are happy with the performance of the product, and thereby the reliability of the entire machine is increasing. So in case if you are finding any problem or issues related to the bearing failures in your conveyors, I would be happy to help you.